Hey, New England weather weenies, there's a teeny tiny chance of storms out there today. Let me tell you where and what you need to know. So, as I do every morning, I get up, I go to weather.gov, I check my weather graph, and I'm like, wow, it's supposed to get a lot warmer today than kind of what the forecast had said previously. Looks like that cold front's really, really slowing down. And as I do all the little squirmy wormies here, as you look down, then I saw those red lines, and I was like, ah. These red lines down here means there is a chance for thunderstorms today. Let's go into some of the more detail. Storm Prediction Center does have some areas of concern today. They're mostly in the southeastern United States, but take a look. Look at this. There's just a little thing there. No tornado risk with this whatsoever. Might have some small little isolated hail, and also some maybe localized heavy winds. There's a good chunk of info here from the forecast discussion. You can go ahead and pause if you want it, but let me give you the highlights. Temperatures are really, really warm down here, and they're really, really cold up there, which means this is going to want to go like that. Prime number one ingredient for thunderstorms, and this is going to give possibly some stronger winds at times and maybe some localized small hail. They could have heavy rainfall in them at times, and they're also going to be kind of moving along a constant line where this front is located, and so it might actually cause some very localized flooding concerns. Could get a couple isolated storms in southern locations, not looking as good though as it is for the northern locations. Storms are going to be heavily fueled by the heat from the sun. Once that sun goes down, we're going to start to see them dissipate. And then as the evening hours progress, the storms are eventually even going to weaken even more to where they're not even going to be giving any rain. But this is like after midnight. Places that do see rain could see surprisingly thick and heavy fog come morning time, like tomorrow morning. Playing through the HRRR forecast model, well, let me move my big head in this one. We can see basically where it is. It's like the northern half of Vermont, the northern half of New Hampshire, and also going into that south or northwestern corner of Maine where you see some storms. So zooming in a little bit more here, it's really during like the late afternoon and evening hours. You just see some higher reflectivity, some little yellows and things that pop up in there. Once again, possible in these locations, but I'm not betting on it. This is as of 22Z. That is 6 p.m. So here's as 6 p.m. This is 7 p.m. 8 p.m. situation, 9, 10, and this is where they're saying, hey, they should really start to weaken once the sun goes down. We are still going to see rain there, but eventually these start to cut me off. They will start to dissipate to like the rain itself later in the evening. So yeah, so that's the situation there. Looks like it's going to be late afternoon, early evening, and throughout the evening, probably hear a couple of rumbles of thunder up north. And once again, still a slight chance that you might see that in the southern part of Vermont, southern part of New Hampshire, southern Maine, but it's just not looking as prominent as it is in those northern locations.